Hey there, everybody. It's Nasty P here, and well, it's time for Big Brother finale night. Now, as you all may or may not know from those who have watched my videos, which isn't a lot of people, but hey, what are you going to do? I was recently enrolled in a game over on 10Gage, which was my first Big Brother group game ever, entitled Carly J's Big Brother Virtual Meets Reality, which is, I believe, the first one of its kind to use an active YouTube channel and active participation in challenges on camera. On 10Gage, I mean. And unfortunately for you people, I did not make the final two. As you can see, I'm clearly sitting here. I was actually eliminated in 4th place. My thoughts on where I ended up and how I played the game. I'm actually pretty happy with how everything went down, really. For my first time playing a group game of this type, I did really well. I mean, I outlasted a lot of more experienced competitors, and I almost made it to the final 3. I mean, what more could I ask for? I didn't upset anyone to any great lengths, except probably Jordan and Nick and Giraffes, but Giraffes has forgiven me, so that's okay. My thoughts on actually playing the game, it's really draining, emotionally and mentally, but overall, it was a very fun experience. I'd love to do it again someday. Whether or not my new job schedule allows me to do that or not, well, that remains to be seen. My thoughts on how I could have played a better game, honestly, probably could have been a little bit more social with the others. Could have tried to make more alliances than just sticking with the 2 that I had throughout the entire game. I think that was my one downfall, because once I lost one of those guys and I realized the other guy was with everyone else, it came a win or lose situation. I knew with all the pressure on me I wasn't going to succeed. Well, now anyway, that brings me to the final 2 competitors of this season, Casey and Jake. Alright, little background on the season. Casey and Jake were seen as a final 2 duo for a majority of the game. The 2 of them strategized together, and they are now sitting in the final 2 with one another. Now, as a jury member, I have to come up with some questions for the 2 of them regarding their gameplay to help sway my vote. Now, I will admit that coming into this video, I was pretty set on who I was going to vote for, but it's not 100%. Why? Because the way that the 2 of you guys answer these questions is going to determine who I vote for in the end, because I always save my judgment until after all the comments have been made regarding everyone's questions. Pardon me. Refreshing. Anyway, so I guess I'll do this alphabetically. I'll start with you, Casey. Wait a minute, where's Casey? Casey? Casey, where are you, man? Oh, there you are, Casey! Why are you in a goddamn hole? Oh, wait, that's right, I know why. Casey, bro, dude, seriously, you have dug yourself into a giant hole that has pretty much almost guaranteedly screwed you out of this title. However, there's always a chance for redemption. In my mind, and probably the other 4 guys on this jury's mind, you're seen as a sheep to Jake. You appear to be someone who listened to everything he told you to do and didn't think for yourself. Not only that, but you have what appears to be a sort of villainous personality. I know you told me that it's only for show, but I don't think anyone else knows that. So, yeah. So I'm going to give you a chance to dig yourself out of the hole right here. Casey, I need you to lay out for me which, if any, moves you made were of your own idea and didn't come from Jake first. And then I want you to explain how the concept of you being a sheep to Jake is false. If you can successfully do that, Casey, you might get my vote. Now, moving on to Jake. Jake, bro, been together since day 1, me, you, Christian. 3 of us, we were tight, thick as thieves. And you played a really great game, bro. You're a great person to know, and you got to the final 2 because you were the best at winning competitions, playing strategically, and being a social butterfly, basically. Um, so really, your gameplay is right now it's on a higher level than Casey's, which is way down here in the hole still. Oh wait, no, the hole's over here. I'm sorry. Anyway, point is, however, Jake, your withdrawing factor is that your personality of when you know you're going to get something to go your way, of being, boastful and a little bit of a sarcastic asshole, might come back to cost you, because I know you pissed off some people on the jury, namely Giraffes, Hunter to a certain degree, Christian to a certain degree. He was really annoyed with when you were gloating about how he was going home. As we all know, you and Trey had a very heated rivalry throughout the entire season that he was in the house. With me, he didn't really piss me off because I understand what you're doing. I can see past the attitude, and I can respect your gameplay. So, Jake, my one question to you is, well, actually, no, I have two. My first question is, if it was me and Casey in the final three, and you had to make the decision, who do you take to the end? Do you still take Casey, or do you take me? Do you go for the win, or do you go for friendship? And then my second question is, what is my second question? Hold on, I just had it. Damn it. Why can I not think of this question? Oh, yes, I got it now. Jake, keeping your gameplay the same, is there a way you could have gone about acting around people you knew were going to be eliminated? Is there a way that you could have changed your attitude so that way you didn't come off as sort of a egotistical asshole? If you can explain to me how you would have done that part better, you also might get my vote. Anyway, guys, with nothing else to say, this is the Nasty One, signing off.